You, Havisha. Your English is amazing.
Nowadays it is decreasing, but today only I heard the news that it is increasing a bit, and Maharashtra and all it is happening. So, in your place also is COVID-19 gone, or it is still a bit there, or is it growing?
So,
Hi,
how
how are
are
you?
you?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm fine too, thank you. What is your name?
My name is Havisha. What is your name?
Havisha. That's a beautiful name.
Okay, thanks. What is your name?
My name is Lincoln.
Oh, okay, that's a nice name too.
Thank you. Where are you from, Havisha?
I'm from the southern part of India. Where are you from?
Oh, wonderful. I'm from Washington, D.C., in the United States.
Okay, I thought you were from America.
I am from America.
Okay,
America is the United States of America. Yes.
okay.
Yes. So I'm from New York. Do you know New York?
Yes, and I know this name. I'm familiar with this name, New York, but I don't know much about it.
I see. It's the biggest city in America.
Okay, so how's the weather in New York?
It's good. It's very warm now. Um, in your country, do you use Celsius or Fahrenheit for the temperature?
Celsius. I use Celsius.
I see. So it's probably about 18 degrees Celsius today. So it's not too hot, but it's not too cold.
Okay, but here the weather is rainy or
Oh, it's
pleasant.
rainy. Mm, for us, it's sunny. We're lucky. Yeah.
So you must be having ice creams.
Yes, I eat ice cream almost every day when it's warm out. It's very nice to enjoy the outside and be in the sun. And I have a dog. I like to take the dog on walks outside and look at the trees. And everyone in the neighborhood has planted flowers and new plants, and it's very green and beautiful.
Okay, so do you have a name for the dog you keep?
Yes, his name is Tito. Would you like to see a picture of him?
Yes, I would.
He's a puppy, which means he's less than 1 year old. He's a baby.
Oh,
That's Tito.
that's great.
Yeah, there's another picture of him.
Yeah, this is pretty much clearer.
Do you have any pets?
No, I don't have, but I would like to have one.
What would you like to have?
I would like to have a cow.
Really?
Yeah,
Why a cow?
it is a gentle animal and is also a holy animal as well. It's noble and it's humble. It's not harming and it's not much. I can say it doesn't move. It's not much. I can say that it doesn't move here and there. It's just calm, peaceful. It's like a
Right.
serene animal.
Serene, yeah, it's a very serene animal. I like cows too. For that reason, I don't like to eat. Uh, in America, we have a big culture of eating like beef and steak. But I don't like to eat that because I think of cows and I think that they're so nice that it makes me sad to think of them, being used for food. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like for our culture, like we think dogs are like the most precious, most amazing companion animal. But there are other countries where it's okay for dogs to be food. But in America, that's illegal. Like we would never do that. So it's just a cultural difference around the world. In America, I think maybe only a few people have cows as pets, but in India, I think it's more common. They're a holy animal, right?
Yeah, in India it is common in my native also we have a pet cow.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and in America, do they eat cows?
Yeah.
Hmm,
I
that's
know it's sad, Havisha, but we don't have this mindset. We don't see cows as like spiritual beings. But I think that is changing with time. I think a lot of people are starting to think more about what they eat, and they're becoming more aware that, animals are also alive. They're creatures with feelings and thoughts and pain, and creatures that are capable of love. So there are a lot of people in my generation who are becoming vegetarian or vegan because of this mindset.
yeah. So, do you know anyone in your neighborhood who is non-vegetarian?
I actually only know one person who is vegetarian.
Okay, so do you live in a building or in uh, a personal house?
I live in a house, yeah, in New York. But I'm near New York City, which is like um, a really crowded urban environment with very tall apartment buildings and millions of people in a small area. I think a lot of cities in India are like that too, right? Very, very populated, very densely populated with many people in a small area.
Yeah, and okay. So, in your surroundings, is it polluted or it is fresh air? In Delhi, it's pretty polluted here.
In the city, it's pretty polluted. The air is maybe smelly and the water is not too clean. But in the suburbs, it's very clean. There are lots of trees, lots of fresh air, and you can see many wild animals outside, and it's very nice here. But yeah, like maybe 1 hour to the west is um, pretty polluted. But that's just how cities are built. Like cities are polluted, the countryside and the suburbs are usually pretty clean, and it's all about like whether the people take care of their home, right? Like how do people get rid of their waste and their trash? Do they take pride in their home, making sure that their yard is clean and all the plants and animals are healthy? It's really about how much we care about our environment. In your state, what state or city are you living in?
I'm living in a state where actually I don't know much from a neighborhood, but I know I'm living in an apartment, so I can see that I'm having a there in my top floor. There is one of my friends who's also nice, and I know who is in the ground floor. There's a person who loves plants too much. There's a beautiful garden as she has, and it's beautiful leaves, flowers, and there's a guava tree also in we see out of my balcony. There's a guava tree, and it's in their garden. It's truly beautiful. It's just like magic. It's beautiful, and there's a personal and a but the plants there are inside are planted in the ground, not in a pot. So because as they are living in the ground floor, there is mud to plant. And here, when I in the ground floor only, in another place, I can see I can see people. There is also beautiful garden, larger one garden, but with plants in a pot. So I just can compare. When I compare them to, I just feel that the plants in the pot don't seem much beautiful than the plants in the planted in the ground.
Mm, yeah, because plants are very happy in the ground. They can grow their roots very far and they can blossom more. Yeah, that's a good observation. I think your background is very pretty. You have flowers there. Maybe they're fake, but it looks nice. You have a nice background. Is this in your apartment? Is it decorated or are you outside?
I'm in my apartment only, and it's my house. So my house is one of my house's corners like this, beautifully decorated.
Nice. Your family makes an effort to have beautiful decorations.
Yeah,
I have a few friends from the south of Italy, or not Italy, India, um, in the state of Tamil Nadu, who live in the city of Coimbatore. Have you ever heard of that city?
I've not heard of that city, but I have heard of Tamil Nadu. It's near Karnataka, right?
Yeah.
In Karnataka, Bangalore, it's there where I live.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I really like the food culture in southern India. I would like to go there someday. And I want to try like homemade dosa and roti and yeah, all the typical like chutneys. I want to try all the food from South India. It's like really amazing to me.
Yeah, masala dosa is the most best of all with some chutney. Actually, I find that there are different types of chutneys, and here my sister loves one type and I love the another type. So my mother takes chances that one day my sister's chutney with dosa will prepare, and the other day the chutney I love the most. So here there's varieties, and I love the most masala dosa with some fresh chutney.
I would really like to try tamarind or mango chutney.
Oh, you like mango chutney, but I like coconut chutney. It's a
Mm,
color.
yeah. So is your family and your community vegetarian?
Yeah, everyone is
That's nice.
vegetarian.
That's nice. And do you go to school or do you study at home
I go to school.
every day?
Nowadays, my summer vacations are going on. Yeah, but otherwise, I go almost every day. But if
Mm,
I have a cold, cough, then I don't go.
do you have the
But
option of going to class on Zoom?
no, I have only option that to go to school. But yes, when I was in fifth standard, I had an option to go to have an online class or offline class. But now I have only option offline class, not online.
Was it because of the pandemic, COVID-19?
Yes. So nowadays it is decreasing, but today only I heard the news that it is increasing a bit, and Maharashtra and all it is happening. So, in your place also is COVID-19 gone, or it is still a bit there, or is it growing?
Similarly to you, it's increasing a little bit, but more people have the vaccine now, so it's not as much of a threat to the industry. So the economy is okay, like jobs are still possible. Um, Not as many things have to be shut down because of COVID, but it's still around and people are still getting sick, which is unfortunate. Sometimes, for example, if a person gets sick in an office, everyone in the office has to stay at home for like 5 days, which means they work slowly and they have to have their meetings online, and you know, it decreases their progress. But it's okay. I think the whole world is just learning how to exist with this virus because it might never disappear completely.
Yeah, that's a life that will not never disappear completely. But yes, nowadays as the virus is decreasing, but now it's a bit when it was decreasing, I felt a confidence. Yeah, then now the virus will go. But as it is increasing a bit, now I think that again we'll be to the same state.
Yeah, but I'm glad that you're still able to go to school and like live your life in person because it's really important to see other people and have real experiences. Yeah. All right,
In
well, it looks like we only have about 20 seconds left, but it was really nice to meet you, Havisha. Your English is amazing, and I encourage you to continue working on Cambly and talking with people. It's really great to see you.
so, what made you join to on Cambly?
Sorry?
What made you join on Cambly?
I like meeting people from around the world.
Oh, so you like Cambly.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch